So we need to solve sine of 4x equals 0, finding all of the solutions. So we want all the angles whose sine is 0. Those will be quadrantal angles. So let's look at the unit circle and look at the terminal points at the quadrantal angles. So the sine of the angle refers to the y-coordinate. So the angles whose y-coordinate is 0 would be here at 0 degrees and here at 180 degrees. Those are the same as 0 and pi. So the 4x could be 0 or the 4x could be pi. Now, there's actually an infinite number of answers because any angle whose terminal side lands in one of these two positions makes this equation true. So your terminal side could swing around 360 before stopping at the position right here, or it could swing around 720, or it could go in the negative direction 360. So to account for all of those infinite number of possibilities, we say plus 2 pi k, meaning plus multiples of 360 degrees. So any angle that's coterminal with 0 or pi will be an answer now. We just have to solve for the x, so let's divide out the 4. So x is 0 over 4 plus 2 pi k over 4, where x is pi over 4 plus 2 pi k over 4. So we're just dividing out the 4. This becomes pi over 2, doesn't it? So x is 0 plus pi over 2k, where x is pi over 4 plus pi over 2k. Now notice these two angles, 0 plus pi over 2 times k. So pi over 2 times k would stop here, and if k is 1 we'd stop here, if k is 2 we'd stop here, k is 3 here, and so on. If we had pi over 4 plus pi over 2k, then pi over 4 is here, and then we add on 90 degrees, and that puts us here, another 90 here, and another 90 here. So we have an infinite number of answers to describe. We have an infinite number of answers to describe, but they all stop with their terminal position either right on the x or y axis or right here at pi over multiples of pi over 4. So we can succinctly write that as x equals pi over 4k, and that describes any angle that stops in any of those 8 positions. Now the problem has another part to it, so let's take a look at that. We had x equals pi over 4k for our answer on the previous page, and we just want to list now the answers that are between 0 and 2 pi. So we let the k first be 0, then be 1, 2, and so on until we get up to 2 pi. So when k is 0, we get just 0. When k is 1, then we get pi over 4. When k equals 2, then we get pi over 4 times 2, or pi over 2. When k equals 3, then we have pi over 4 times 3, or 3 pi over 4. When k is 4, we'd have pi over 4 times 4, which is pi. When k is 5, we'd have pi over 4 times 5. When k is 6, we'd have pi over 4 times 6, or 3 pi over 2. When k is 7, we'd have pi over 4 times 7. When k is 8, we would have pi over 4 times 8, or 2 pi. And so that's as far as we have to go. Any more increasing k, and we will have numbers outside of the range we were asked to find. Will be bigger than 2 pi if we keep going. So we have 8 answers here, numbers whose angles will make the sine of 4x equals 0 true, and which fall between 0 and 2 pi.